Hello, everyone. Welcome to Barely Necessities. It's our live discussion of Disney merchandise. I'm Rebecca Mosley, the site co-founder, and our site manager, Rebecca Burbank, is ready for summer. How are you doing, Becca?
I'm good. And like you said, I'm ready for summer. Let's bring on this warm weather and much more sunshine. It's been a little dreary. I'm ready for the heat.
I will tell you, out here in Northern California, it was nice and toasty. I was outside in the sun today for a good portion of the afternoon, and a little pink on the arm. So I'm happy. Summer is on the way. With summertime, Disneyland is going to celebrate its 70th birthday, and we're going to be sharing with you some of the items coming for that. What do you want to let them know about them, Becca?
Yeah, the popcorn buckets. And I believe some of these actually are available as of today.
Woohoo!
I think these are so much fun. Oh, Kyle's giving a hard disagree.
I was like, what is this? Your husband doesn't like sunshine? Wow.
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't like the heat. I don't know. We have the AC on a lot.
Oh, okay. I could see that. I was driving with the windows down, so I was enjoying soaking up the warmth. But Disneyland's birthday, they're gonna have a popcorn bucket. This one lights up. I love that about it. They also have a variety of really fun sippers, which of course when I click on the button right now, my computer wouldn't respond. Okay, we've got this big head Mickey.
Yes, I think it's so cool. I really like this because it looks like it could be its own. I mean, obviously that's the point of popcorn buckets, right? To be their own display pieces, but yeah, these are so good.
Yeah, a nice variety. Also for Magic Key, they are bringing out. I don't know if you remember, but recently I traveled to Tokyo and I came back having fallen in love with their soft-sided bags. I actually have my single. This is just the single one that they have there. But for the Magic Key holders, they're going to have one, and it's a little bit larger. You can put a popcorn and your bottle of soda there, and there's a napkin, like little space in the back. I think napkin thing. I want to know why Kyle won a bet. Saying the stainless steel tumbler, though, Becca, is my favorite item among all of these. I love the classic map from the earliest days of Disneyland, and I'm just a big fan of the stainless steel tumbler.
Yeah, no, stainless steel tumblers are fantastic. I like this design as well. I think my favorite probably is that Mickey, the balloon one, the light up balloon is probably the one that calls to me the most. But yeah, any one of these accessories, you can't go wrong.
Glow cube with that signature D. So a lot of exciting accoutrements at Disneyland Resort for your popcorn, for your snacking. So be sure to keep an eye out for those. Also at the Disneyland Resort, we've been showcasing some tasty treats.
Yeah, I didn't realize that they were doing these at the parks. This feels much more at Disneyland, I should say, here in the States. I feel like this is something that I would see more in some of the international parks.
Yeah.
But this is like, these are really, really cute and themed to Pixar. So, you know, that's just the best. But yeah.
And a nice take home item to give to friends, right? But consumable. I know some people are leaning into the minimalist dynamic. So, hey, this is a nice souvenir that'll, not stick around too long. You'll consume it and enjoy it. Brian saying, I'm going to seriously have to have some restraint to not buy that Herald item. That's is that a sipper or a popcorn bucket? Do you recall, Becca?
Well, I'm wondering, is Harold the name of the Yeti? Are we calling the Yeti Harold?
Yes,
okay,
yes,
so I think
it's the Yeti.
Okay, then I believe it's a popcorn. Well, actually, I don't remember. I was thinking popcorn bucket for sure.
See, Kyle, that's what I thought. It's a sipper. Abominable Snowman Harold is a sipper.
Okay.
So
yeah, because his arms are articulated.
Yep. So they've got him over there. Along with, maybe you can get some of these at the resort, and then you can enjoy eating them when you head to the movie theater and enjoy Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Right? Yeah, you could do that. Yeah,
So
right. Zipper. It is a zipper.
a little less exciting. I would have wanted a popcorn bucket.
Oh, see, I love it. I love it either way. It's all good. I don't tend to put my popcorn in the popcorn bucket when it's like that kind of shape anyway. So I'm fine. Give me the delightful plastic container and then my beverage in a
Could go in
bottle.
the okay.
So it's all good. With summertime, we've got the big movie of the summer, at least in my house. That's Lilo and Stitch. Which means the theaters are going to have all kinds of exclusive offerings depending on which theater you head to. In fact, opening night, they have a 626 screening at many theaters. That's a fan event with special items. I think we are showcasing the one that you can find at some of them. It's a phone buddy, a neat little device. So have you used a phone buddy?
I have not. Have you?
I have something like this to keep my battery charging, like
Okay.
my spare battery. I can hook it in there and then I can wirelessly charge my phone
That's
using
awesome.
it. So I like that. If this is like dual sided, that'd be cool. Like where I can I have the stitch on here, but then it had that sticky stuff on the other side, and then I can attach it to a window, and then I can do the selfie thing with
Yeah.
some people have used them. But I don't know. I'm unfamiliar with the phone buddy other than this one. I'm wondering if this is just decor. Is it like people aren't using pop sockets anymore?
Yeah, I haven't used a pop socket in a long time, but when I did, I there was a stretch there where it was like I would frequently use it. I loved having the pop socket. It was the best thing for the phone.
I've been toying with whether or not to attend this fan event at a 4DX. See, okay, so here Brian comes in and says, it's great as long as you aren't watching a movie with fighting scenes, you get beat up. Flying
Okay.
movies are all good though. So
Okay.
I'm wondering if I'm going surfing, am I going to get wet? Is that what I'm agreeing to if I sign up for? Am I going to get a poncho? Is that what I'm agreeing to when I sign up for 4DX?
The
So
Hawaiian roller coaster ride.
yeah, right. Dippin' Dots has a specialty flavor for the event. It's a pina colada.
Yes, which sounds so good. And it's perfect for summer, right? Like
Yep, I know they're really getting us in this summer mood. Also, Regal Cinema has a collectible bucket and sipper. So be sure to check out if you have a collection of local theaters nearby. Check it out and see what is available. I've seen a variety of different items, and we've gathered some of them up in an article for you. The link will be below, and you can see Cinemark versus Regal versus AMC, what you're going to get if you go check out Lilo and Stitch. I am so excited for this movie.
I think it's going to be a good one. We're looking forward to it as well.
Yeah. Let's see. Next up, July 4th means Americana. So what do we have, Becca?
We've got some new styles that have popped up at Walt Disney World. We found these at Magic Kingdom's Emporium, including the ever wonderful Lug Bag with Disney theming to it. I like the red, white, and blue, and yes, 4th of July, but also Memorial Day, right? Like that
I
fits with
love
this.
this bag.
It's a good bag. It's.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I like the colors. I like the use of the stripes. It definitely feels Americana, but it isn't like overblown.
I love the Mickey is so delightful. Like this particular the pie-eyed with the big smile. There's just something innately joyful about this particular Mickey portrait that they're using here. So I'm a big fan. And it's funny, I appreciate the Americana, but I have to admit the striping here for me is reading more circus
Okay.
than America. I think perhaps if that blue was deeper,
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily go there, but it's for me it's evoking like Dumbo, right? A lot of the dynamics I'll see with like the Dumbo, and also color cast, because you can tell in the picture the white here is not extremely white. So I'm wondering if it would read read differently, you know, in person. But I do really like it. Some of the other items in this collection are also kind of calling out to me. This Mickey shirt is, to me, very, very typical. It's nice.
Yes.
It's just expected.
Yes.
The jerseys, once again, Becca and I have been showing you different jerseys each week. It seems like there's a new one all the time. And I like that this one has the year on the back. I'm guessing you'll find one at Disneyland with the 55 on the back. That tends to be the pattern that we're seeing with these jerseys, where you have them represented on both coasts. You've got pens. I love this shirt.
It's a good shirt. I like it too.
It's a nice denim blue to me. I love Minnie's got the little hands on the hips, kind of like got a little bit of attitude. You could like check me out. Yeah, I am 100%. This shirt is on my shopping list when I'm heading out to the parks in the next few weeks.
I like the V-neck as well. Like,
yeah, oh, that's true. I hadn't even thought about that. You're right.
A lot of, I mean, often with, yes, we know there's different necklines, but it's nice to see a V-neck. Sorry.
Did you notice this mannequin right here, by the way? Just in the
back. No.
Isn't that wild? It's like this wood tone here, but
is it a mannequin?
It has real sneakers.
Or is it Pinocchio?
Right? Okay. Walt Disney World with the patriotic shorts. We've also got some sweatshirts. So a variety of that red and white stripes, along with the blue field with the white stars of the American flag. I'm torn on this one, Becca.
Yeah, I like it in this photo. This one is actually available on a Disney store. I did not realize that until just now as we're looking through these. This is available at Disney store, and it's less appealing to me on the Disney store photo. So seeing it here on the hanger, I'm like, oh, that's a little bit more appealing to me. But I don't know. I like it, and then I'm like, I'm not sure that I like the Minnie heads in place of the stars.
Yeah, I'm kind of that's where I'm kind of like it catches my eye oddly because of that fact. Also, gotta say, for me, Americana gear, I tend to lean into the whole Americana red, white, and blue stripy stuff. In the summertime, right? Around July 4th, around all the various, baseball games and cookouts and all that kind of thing. This is a sweater.
Yeah.
That's not really gonna, I guess maybe nighttime fireworks.
Yeah. But then it's white, and all I'm thinking is like, you're gonna spill your ice cream on it, or you're gonna be sitting out around a campfire, and then it's just gonna smell like smoke and like.
I don't want to eat a bomb pop in this.
No, I know, right? I know.
so yeah, but the other items in this Americana collection really, really pop, and so you can check it out. As Becca said, that item has already made its way to Disney Store online. So if you are someone who is interested in some Disney Americana items, keep your eye on Disney Store. Actually, keep your eye on Laughing Place. We have an affiliate relationship with Disney Store. So when you find an item at Laughing Place and then end up making your way over to Disney Store for that purchase, we do get a small fee, a small commission, and we appreciate that it's no additional cost to you, but that we do make a little bit of money off that, and greatly appreciate your support that way. Speaking of Disney Store, Becca, I feel like we need to have like the Darth Vader music play.
Right? Yeah. This doesn't fit with the summer fun. This is the not so summer fun.
Not so summer fun.
Or summer not so fun, something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Summer fun, not so much.
Yes. After years and years of having free shipping threshold fees, $75 at Disney Store, they just raised it to $99. And when you say that doesn't seem, I mean, it seems like a lot, but then in our headline, we talk about how it went up 33%. You have to spend 33% more in order to be able to unlock the free shipping threshold. That to me sounds huge.
Right?
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
Now, what's funny to me is that we've seen Spirit jersey prices climb. And I feel like they have finally climbed to a point where I could just get a Spirit jersey, nothing else, and hit that shipping limit. Not anymore.
So that's so funny you say that, because that was the first thing that I said to Kyle was like, now you can't just buy one item. Like you have to, I mean, yes, you can, but depending on what you're going to get, you can't, no longer is it the Spirit jersey can be the,
yeah.
So
there you go. We are letting you know. Oh, Brian pointing out, and no magic key discount online. So there you go.
And we should also note that even though it's free shipping at that threshold, you still have to enter, for the most part, you still have to enter the code, which is Ship Magic. Every once in a while, they will have a different code for other savings, and sometimes that includes the free shipping. But for the most part, anytime you're on Disney Store, if you're going to spend $100 or more, make sure you enter that code.
Yeah, and that's true. I mean, while I wish it were auto, that's true of so many places. I mean, I was just buying photos at Walgreens, and they're almost always doing some sort of put in this code and it's 50% off printing out a photograph or whatnot. And no, always take a peek around before you buy, because I would have paid $16 instead of $8. And I know it's not a big deal, but when you tell people I saved 50%, then it's
right. It feels, yes. Well, it's funny too. When you do enter the code, Disney Store will tell you how much you're saving, because sometimes the shipping is quite ridiculous.
Right.
Like I was looking at something that was $150 and shipping was like $25. And so you enter Ship Magic and they're like, you saved $25. I'm like, but I didn't. The product is still the same. I didn't save any money on.
It's gotta get to you. I miss that about Disney Store, about being able to go pick up an item nearby. Yeah. I hate that everything I want to buy within that realm of Disney, I'm now kind of locked into the dynamics of the shipping. But I keep my fingers crossed that someday Disney Store will come back, like in some sort of local dynamic. So
beyond the outlet stores.
Okay, so here, let me pitch to you.
Okay.
My Disney Store idea. So when we were in Japan, and I know you've seen them too, they have like these kiosks for their Disney Store where it's like some of their smaller items are just in, like, it's a vending machine. And so you can, go buy things like, mostly it was the new emos that were in the vending machines. Okay, so I want something that's kind of like a cross between a Starbucks and a little Disney store. So I want to be able to go and enjoy like Disney pastries and specialty coffee drinks that has Disney themes. And they have various merchandise that kind of comes and goes every now and again. And it can be the location where my stuff is shipped at a cheaper cost than having it shipped to my house, and I can go pick it up, right?
I like that. That's a great idea.
This is my dream. My dream is to have a Disney-themed coffee house / store, because Starbucks has all that stuff now, right? Yes. It's like Starbucks, you have a few places to sit, you have various little snacky foods, a beautiful barista dynamic, and then also shelves of merchandise. I want that, but yeah, see, here we go. Brian says, Pooh Corner with a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly. Right?
That would be I would like that a lot.
Right? And then they could, maybe in the evening, they could host, trivia nights or have pin trading there. Lorcana, maybe. It could be just like kind of a nice Disney hang. Okay.
No, that's a great idea.
Thanks. I've been thinking a lot about it lately. Disney's been reading my mind because I love headgear, but I don't like the headbands. And so this excites me, Becca. It's the build your own character, but with a hat.
Right? What a creative idea. And I like that, at least for this first hat that we're seeing, it's very simple. It's, not overboard. Like, you've got a great base, and then you can have fun with the ears.
Yeah, and so you've got the nice little slits in the hat, and so you can attach your little character right at the right within the hat with that Velcro. We've been seeing people use these characters now, attaching them to like the belt strap on a purse. We've seen people attaching them to the shoe ties on their sneakers. So happy to see Disney offering you a palette that is not necessarily a headband, because I know some guys aren't necessarily, the headband isn't really their thing, but they do wear baseball caps. And so this will give them a chance to still lean into that whole like Disney plushy decorative fun without the headband. So I don't like headbands, so I'm excited, because I like to have for me, the purpose of headgear is in part to give me some shade from the sun. So I'm a big fan of the ball cap. So this is also on my list of possibilities when I go down to the parks. I have like a few items on my shopping list. We'll see what I end up coming home with, but I got a few items. The next one, Becca, is something I wish could be on my shopping list.
Oh yes, I know. This triumphant return to Disney store is the Lego Cinderella Castle, which has over 4,800 pieces.
Yes.
Recently we had the Beauty and the Beast castle, or the Beast Castle, in Lego form that was released, which I think that would probably be my go-to, but there's something super special about this. And I love how Cinderella Castle looks.
The only thing that is keeping this from breaking my heart that I don't have it is that I'm not a fan of the pink. I like it when it's the white,
yeah,
or whatnot. So I'm okay for now. I'm like, okay. So I feel like I need to just keep setting aside my pennies for the time when the color scheme kind of goes back to that classic look of my childhood. But this look at all the minifigs that are coming with this. You have Snow White and her prince, Cinderella and her prince, Tiana, her prince, Rapunzel, and Flynn. I mean, her scoundrel, right?
Right.
She gets a scoundrel. That's what they seem to give us. The princesses either get a prince or a scoundrel.
Yes.
So there you go. And they each come with a little fun little prop too, right? Because you have an apple, you have a palette of paints for Rapunzel. So yeah, exciting that this is back at Lego. So if you missed out on it and wanted to pick it up, it is back. And so go check that out. Lorcana has a new chapter. That's what I'm calling it. Is that the right language?
I believe so. I believe they are calling them chapters. Okay. I should know, because Kyle attends all of these live streams and writes about it, and it would be a shame if I don't know very much. Yes,
they're in the next chapter. Kyle. Correct us if we're wrong.
So there's a lot of stuff that Lorcana announced this past week, but one of them is this, as you're saying, the next chapter. This is the reign of Jafar, and so we're bringing back some of our favorite characters, but now they've got some different looks, and they're going to have various releases, like the Lumineers Trove, which comes with like select number of, it comes in a special box, and then you get a handful of the cards, some special dice, and it's really awesome. And then we're going to have like a bunch of cool cards. So these are some of the card previews that Ravensburger sent us to look at. And yeah, Jasmine, magic carpet there, as you can see it. Each of these cards has their own special powers. Some are songs, some are like protective spells, some are like companion type things where they can like boost your help. They don't have to go out. Sorry, I'm doing a terrible job of explaining this. They don't have to go out on the game board with you, but they can provide support back in your home base. So there's some cool stuff that you can do with these. And then yes, we're getting some other fun characters as well.
And as always, the artwork on these is stunning, which is why I've been running through as many as I can while Becca's been talking
Oh
about
yeah,
the
please do. Yes.
they're so very beautiful. If you haven't checked out Lorcana, if you enjoy gaming, card game dynamics, if you enjoy storytelling, totally check out. Kyle has done a great job of getting you prepared and giving you the information you need in order to step into this world of Lorcana. We have several articles all over Laughing Place about Lorcana and the various play. I'm gonna say play sets, but probably card sets is the better way to describe it. That have been dropping from Ravensburger for this. I'll call it a burgeoning. Yeah, like Brian says, they got really popular fast.
They did. Yeah, they
I
did.
mean, for a while there, it was really challenging to just get your hands on certain sets. When they would drop, they'd be gone.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, and Kyle was there at ground floor, so he can catch you up. If you have questions, drop them in the chat. Kyle pop in and answer them. If you're watching later, drop them in the comments, and we monitor the comments, and Kyle can help you out and answer questions about Lorcana. So the more the merrier. Heading over to the world of Star Wars, we're just a couple of days removed from all the May the 4th hubbub, but we wanted to make sure you didn't overlook the adorable life-sized Grogu.
I know. I think this is like definitely going to be on my shopping list. Grogu is one of my favorite characters that was introduced in the past 5 years, like, or of the Disney era of Star Wars. I really like him. But yeah,
I keep waiting for his villain turn. Not gonna lie.
I know. I hope not. I mean, I guess we've got Yoda. Yoda was just consistent for at least as far as we know. He was consistent all the way through, so it wouldn't be surprising if Grogu, takes a turn.
But it's fun, right? I mean, look at how adorable little Annie was.
That's true. Yeah.
In the prequels. So
he thought Padme was an angel.
Can you imagine how heartbreaking that would have been if we hadn't have been previously introduced to him? If we'd have only met him as that adorable little boy on Tatooine and then followed him into his tragic romance, and then what?
No, why would you do that?
Anakin, why? But how big is this guy?
He's about 15 inches tall. He's not super articulated. He does have 9 points of articulation, and he comes with the crossbody bag, so you can, pretend that you're Mando toting around the child. This is for pre-order right now. It's $270, which I thought is actually a pretty decent price.
Yeah.
Especially considering some of the sideshow collectibles, or the Moon Knight that we talked about last week was $800.
Yes, it is nice. It is nice when the collectible you're looking at is not closer to mortgage payment, closer to rent. you're looking at the lower end of adult responsibilities, as far as the price point. So he's so cute. I'm sorry, he doesn't need articulation because he's adorable.
That's true. Although I think I would instinctively want to hold him like a doll of some sort. Like, I want that soft body, that responsiveness,
I feel like your four-legged child would be very sad.
She would totally be sad, yes. Although she definitely makes some of these exact same faces.
Oh, okay. Okay. So Grogu would be battling Rigsby for attention, is what you're saying in the house. This is from the team at Hot Toys. We'll have it linked below so that you can find out more information about it and make your pre-order. Continuing in the world of Star Wars. Hotel Collection. Okay, these are high-end home fragrance. This is a high-end home fragrance line. And following May the 4th, I noticed that they were on a deep discount. And so wanted to be sure to let you all know about it, because if you had been looking at them or considering them, I don't think you're going to do much better as far as price point goes with this particular collection than you are right now. Do you have any particulars you want to share about this beaut? I mean, I want every single piece here, but I just
I know.
no,
No, these,
especially. I love this.
yeah, that's a car diffuser. So that's, I think they call them like a travel buddy. So that goes in the car with you, or maybe chauffeur. It's not travel buddy. It's a chauffeur car diffuser. So that is like, that one is currently on sale for $40, and that's 80% off the original price. So, that's a $200
right
chauffeur diffuser for your car.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And this collection, it comes with a candle. It comes with the reed diffuser.
I really like that screen there. I mean, if you could call it a screen, like with Darth Vader, like that's just pretty epic.
Yeah. So do you have a general price? I don't have the notes right in front of me. Do you have a general price on these? Because like I say, I know that this is a really high-end collection. And so even with that discount, you're still looking at, for like these cylinders.
Yeah. So as of now, when you go on the site, you can get many of these items anywhere from $29.97 to $93.90. And their original prices are $49.95 to $354.90. So yes, so this is, now not everything is going to be 80% off, or there's some that are 77% off, but almost everything in their collection is on sale. So yeah, you're not going to find a better deal for these. And they have their oil, or their fragrance oils have names like Galactic Hero, there's Dark Side, there's Sith and Empire, and I don't know what any of these actually smell like, but they do have those names to kind of evoke that essence of the locations and the characters that we love from the Star Wars universe. So,
and when you pop over to the hotel collection website, you will find descriptions of the fragrances that are included. Not the exact blend, but it'll at least give you an idea if you're dealing with something that's more floral or more of a musk, what kind of fragrance palette, I'll say, that you're dealing with these various items over at, once again, Hotel Collection. Like I say, it's a high-end brand, and it's at a price that, to me, it's a brand I've been paying attention to for a while now, and I have not seen them this competitively priced. So if you have been considering them, pop on over there. I like Brian coming in with the please no trash diffuser. I'm a fan of a Dianoga, so trash compact. As long as there's a Dianoga visual, I'm good. I'll take it. I love Dianoga. Staying in the world of Star Tours, the Star Speeder 1000 playset made its appearance over at Disney Store.
Yes, and as of earlier today, this was sold out, but it doesn't say it's a limited edition, so it's very possible that this will be back in stock at Disney Store, or you might find it in the parks and at World of Disney.
Because this item was a pre-order, and they and when you were purchasing it on May the 4th, it was indicating that the shipments would happen later this year. I want to say, my memory says September.
Yeah, which is insane to me. Like, it makes sense that you would sell it on May the 4th, but oh my goodness, that's September. Now we see this with Sideshow and several other of the, high-end figures where they're doing the sculpts by hand and hand painted. You're ordering way out, but to keep up with, to see what the demand is, I'm guessing, September.
And this particular Star Speeder, it's the 1000. So the film clips that were there was the Adventure Continues. The included pilot is C3PO. So you've got C3PO audio. So it is differentiated from the one that we saw, the limited edition one that we saw during the D23 event,
Yes.
and then in the weeks later at the parks. But like we say, it's currently listed as out, but it does say, please check again soon. And it did indicate when you were pre-ordering during May the 4th
Yes.
that they weren't coming till later. Brian is mentioning the mouse that was selling like crazy at during Star Wars weekends. I know how big it was because our very own Mike Celestino actually picked one up. But that is still, that is also listed, by the way. I was gonna say go pick up one,
okay.
But it's listed as sold out now too.
Yeah, this May the 4th has been interesting. Some items that I thought were going to sell out immediately did not. Then things kind of slowly started to sell out. But I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if these come back in stock as well.
Exactly. As it says here, please check again soon. And I have seen people at the parks with them. So yeah, it's a huge box. I was surprised.
I was surprised too. I was thinking, even though like I'm looking at the stuff and seeing dimensions, I was envisioning it smaller than it.
Yeah, well, I'm wondering how well packaged it was, because like the box I have for my droid is actually rather big too. In fact, I kept it so when we move, I can put it in that particular box because I love my droid so much. It was my Mother's Day gift from a few years ago. So
that's so cool.
Yeah. Let's see. Next up, Becca, we want to give you kind of a little bit of a tease and let you know about an item we're going to be sharing more about in the weeks to come. This is Great Jones Cookware. They have a ratatouille line that they have unveiled. Their small Dutch oven is currently available for pre-order. They have a larger Dutch oven with limited quantities. So we wanted to let you know, but they're actually going to be sending some of these items over to us so that we can give them a try and let you all know exactly our experiences with them. But we wanted to make sure you knew about Great Jones Ratatouille cookware line. Totally adorable artwork.
So cute. So very, very cute.
Yeah, super cute. I'm glad they reached out. They actually reached out a little email and said, hey, we thought your readers and listeners and watchers might appreciate knowing about this. So, I mean, such a great fit, right? You know, Ratatouille,
absolutely.
Adorable little chef mouse. So let's see, Becca, that brings us to the shopping list.
Yep. So I kept the Tuesday pin drop in here, even though it is Thursday, because there were new pins that dropped on Tuesday. So those are available over at Disney Store. We talked about a little bit about the Magic Key popcorn holder that's going to be coming to the Disney or to Disneyland, where you can put your popcorn and your soda in one. There's also going to be the Magic Key members will be able to start shopping the Disneyland 70th specialty merchandise. So that is going to be available soon. Also over at Disney Store, we have the Princess Aurora ear headband that's both pink and blue, just like her dress that the fairies were fighting over which color it should be. So now you can live out your best Aurora dreams with an ear headband. We've got Lilo and Stitch. The animated Lilo and Stitch is available for Home K4 release, or 4K home release. Sorry.
Yeah, and Alex did a great write-up of all the features and special items that are included within that release. So be sure to check that out.
And then we're looking forward to the live action Snow White home release as well, and the various ways you'll be able to acquire that film for your collection. So there's some more information in our article on the website. Over at Disney Store, again, we've got Alice in Wonderland mini mix-its. So these are little plush characters that come with like a removable head hat type thing, removable hat. And their headwear for this is the Mad Tea Party teacups. So some cute stuff there. If you're a fan of coffee and Joffrey's especially, there's a new Ohana blend themed to Lilo and Stitch. Yay. And then we have a bunch of Squishmallows, also inspired by Stitch, as we're getting ready for the new film. We had a whole bunch of pre-orders opening at Hasbro Pulse and at fan retailers for May the 4th. So this kind of spans various parts of the Star Wars franchise, including 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith, and then some Ahsoka as well. And then finally, there's going to be a new novel coming out later this year, Star Wars: The Last Order, which follows Finn and Joanna, I think is her name, from Rise. So we meet her in Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. So you get to learn more about their story. So some exciting stuff on the horizon.
For sure. As those of you watching may know, we're usually here on Tuesdays. This week we bumped over to Thursday, but we'll be back on Tuesday. So if you enjoyed hearing more about Disney merchandise, be sure to stop by Tuesdays at 4 o'clock. If you've been enjoying today, we appreciate a like. When you hit like, it lets other people know that makes it easier for them to find us, right? It pushes our stream out into whatever kind of notifications or whatnot. So we greatly appreciate it when you hit that button. I'm going to ask Kyle's question as we go, because part of the reason why today is a little bit shorter than usual is because I am heading over to dinner to celebrate said boss. And I'll be frank, as a Disney fan, when I have a Disney fan in my life, I'll look at the kind of the Etsy world and see if there's kind of like more of a one-of-a-kind, fan-made kind of dynamic when it comes to, unless there's something, because otherwise I run into the problem where they've bought it. And never was that more obvious to me than at my own wedding when I received 3, if not 4, Arribas Brothers engraving plaques with the Mickey and Minnie bridal. And what's really funny is not one of them is the same. They're either at different sizes, or they have my husband's full legal name versus his nickname. So we have like 4 different, I want to say it's 4. Might be 3, but it could be 4. And like not one of them was the same as any of the others. So it's very funny. So, but even that to me kind of leans into that fan-made, kind of personalized, Disney product. How about you, Becca? Well,
it's funny because said boss, not this year, but previously we wanted to get him something to say thank you, and so we turned to Cameo, because Cameo is something where we were able to find someone from the Disney World
universe,
yes, who was able to give him a personalized message.
There you go.
That's, I don't know, that might be kind of fun too, and something like. Yeah, it's not tangible, but
yeah, that's the thing. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard when you have a Disney fan in your life, and you aren't necessarily like right in the same room with them. Mm-hmm. So there's our suggest. With that, I'm going to say farewell, so I'm not late to birthday dinner. We will see you all next week. Bye.